But my question is, why do we really need one?
I've had a pretty large company even before I met you. So if we get married and then you decide to divorce me next year, then you leave with half of it, that's not fair.
But why are you already thinking about that?
Babe, it's something I have to think about. I don't know why Danny's so surprised. A prenup's obviously something that we need to have in place. I built a business long before she even came into the picture, and I had to protect that. Like, you want to get married? I'm, like, trying to work with you.
I don't want to be emotional. I'm just not sure if you're doing this because you don't trust me or like you're not sure about our future.
Well, I think you're overthinking it.
I don't know how to explain this to you. I feel like you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I am understanding. It's not my intentions to leave you. I hope that's not your intentions.
It's not. Like, I didn't even think about that. You're the one thinking about that.
It's just the reality of what makes sense. Like,
yeah, but it's like, this is not how I pictured, like, it was gonna start.
there's no reason to cry.
I need, like, 1 second.
Babe, you don't have to cry.
So what we have here is another woman crying that she won't have her golden parachute whenever she decides to pull the plug. And videos like this show exactly why you need them. And even though that piece of paper can turn out to be utterly useless, at least it can give you kind of a heads up on whether she's actually into you or your money. And if you present the idea to her and she's doing all this kicking and screaming, gaslighting, and manipulation, then she's probably after something else. And when their only defense is, well, don't you trust me? In an ideal world, yeah, but we don't live there. And women agree to contracts in pencil. So the right now you, sure, I can trust, but the future you have no idea. And the real telltale sign that these people are already planning for failure is they throw in the waterworks and throw it back at you. If you were so sure that this wasn't going to fail, you have no problem signing it immediately. Because if you were so confident in the relationship, then this contract wouldn't be an issue. But it is, because you already had it in the back of your mind, what you were going to do when this fails. But now that he's cutting the golden parachute, or at least poking holes in it, it's how could you and don't you trust me? And with over a 60% divorce rate, and 80% of that initiated by the woman, it clearly shows no, we can't trust you with marriage. So don't throw in the waterworks when he wants to have a little protection on something so uncertain. So if you're thinking of getting married and you bring up the idea of a prenup and she has any reaction, something like this, it should pause and give you second thoughts on what her actual motives are, because to me, it kind of indicates that her plan is for you to not plan at all.